when it comes to giving feedback, how do you do it? What's your process for actually breaking something down?
Yeah, so obviously it's got honed over the years, and I was trying to remember the difference between the things I do now and the things I did at the beginning when I started.
Yeah.
As a script reader, like all good people in scripted development, I started reading scripts for comps and then slash piles and for production companies, and just doing script reports. Um, I think the first thing to say is that for me, it's always about emotion. And so when I'm reading a script, I'm not thinking, I'm trying not to think. I'm just trying to immerse myself inside the material. And at this stage, I'm making a mental note, like moment by moment of what I felt or any big thoughts, but mostly what I'm feeling. In the beginning, that would have been scribbling over the note. And I would have been consciously trying to track my emotional response, literally page by page through a script.
Yeah, yeah,
Because your job as a writer is to elicit emotion, right? I mean, that ultimately, that's the privilege of the job,
yeah.
is to emotionally manipulate an audience, to make them think and feel what you want them to think and feel. And so being very alive to my emotional response page by page is the foundation of everything else. And then I will start to work out the why. So it needs to start with an emotional reaction, and then I work out why I'm reacting in that way. And that could be really positive emotions, like you
Yeah.
intend me to be really upset in this moment because it's a really heartbreaking moment, and that's great. So I'll make a note of that because well done you. And seriously, it's hard to achieve. So we'll note it and we'll talk about it. But it's also the emotional reactions where I fell out of the script,
Yeah.
or I got bored, or I was confused, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And then I'll try and work out the why. And that's where the skill is then trying to figure out
Gotcha.
what's going on that's
So it's
caused that emotional reaction.
problems and solutions, right? Problems first.
Yeah. And then, again, I wouldn't need this checklist now, but at the beginning, this would be kind of in terms of the why is this not working? As in, it's not garnered the emotional reaction you would hope. I'm sure you
Yeah.
didn't want me to be particularly bored or confused. Then
Less by design.
I'm going to look at, that list of, the form and the medium, the genre, the concept and the premise, the theme,
Yeah.
the characters, the story world, the visual storytelling, the scene shaping, and very, very last, dialogue.